we start our today's session. Inbuilt pipe. Angular has also a lot more inbuilt pipe. Basically, what is meant by pipe? Okay. So pipe, it transform your data to end user without changing its original state or original value or a state, both are same. Okay. So if because data is received from the backend, it is not a formatted data. Only backend developer, what the job of backend developer? It's send the data to your front end. It's not be checking that your data, you should require the data isn't formatted or not. Okay. The backend developer only send your data. It is not formatted format, it is sending. The front end developer is a responsibility to display that data in a formatted way to the end user. Okay. So for example, if your list of products is there and your product name is in lowercase, that data is received from the backend, you get in lowercase. You have to display that product name in our uppercase, okay, or title case, whatever, in any format. For that, we have to transform that data, but do not change its original value. Whatever the original value is there, we receive that from the backend. We cannot change. Only we can represent that data in a different way. Means we can transform it that data and render it to the end user. For that purpose, we use a pipe. Okay. Now a simple example. For example, if you are in when you have to come to your office. Okay. That person is the same. Okay. For example, XYZ person is come to your office. And that if you want to go to your office, you can wear a office wearing tie, shirt, pant. What is the gentleman that uniform is there? You can wear it and come to your office. While same entity, okay, while the same XYZ person when going any ceremony or any wedding function, okay, but here wearing is a different. It's not be wearing as a office wearing. It's wearing something occasion wear in that case. Okay, but entity is the same like here in a pipe. Data is the same. Just you can represent that data to the end user in a different way. Okay. For that, we use a pipe. That Angular is designed for that purpose. Okay. So here we mentioned that it transforms your data to the end user without changing its original value. Okay. So Angular gives a lot of inbuilt pipe. Many more that inbuilt pipe is present. The most usable pipe we can learn here. Okay. So for that, just we create a one component. I just want to close this there, and we create the component whatever ng gc and inbuilt pipe. Okay. Okay. First, we can map that component. Is the inbuilt pipe? Where is the name? Okay. Just copy the selector name. Today count is less. 2-3 students are absent, I think, correct?
Yes, Sumit.
Okay, fine. Because I also not feeling well. Uh, means if you're feel that my energy level is not be that much that today is there. Also, I'm very suffering from my throat infection. Yeah.
Yes, yes, Sumit.
Okay,
Take care.
okay, fine. Now we can bind that. Just check whether output is there. Okay, inbuilt pipe works is perfectly working fine. Now, uh, you can how we can apply that pipe. Okay, it's a general scenario I just mentioned. That is syntax is you can apply pipe any uh, data binding technique. Whatever the 4 data binding technique. First is the property binding, string interpolation, style binding, and class binding. Okay, you can apply in any scenario or any implementation technique. Okay, here we can just we can use here general scenario. We use a string interpolation. In that string interpolation, mention the your property name. Okay? For example, I mentioned that XYZ or mention property name. Okay, and on that property we can use a vertical line. That vertical line indicates the pipe, and after that mention that pipe name. That is an inbuilt pipe name. The pipe name should be in appropriate name. If you are mistaking any spelling mistake in that pipe name, the data will not be reflected. It not be give the output properly whatever you require. Okay, so mention that your pipe name is right correctly spelled. Okay, this is a general syntax. If you want to use apply property to bind your property with the help of property binding and apply that on that property binding, you have to apply a pipe. You can apply. So I'm just giving the general scenario. There is that pipe is always apply on your property as well as your static data as well. Okay, means instead of property name, here you mentioned your any hard-coded data or static data. So then pipe will also work. The answer is yes, pipe is also work. Okay, but we most generally we use a apply the pipe on a property. Okay, because data is coming from backend. It is a dynamic data, so most of the we use apply pipe on a property. So just for that, I have to create here property. I will create here a string property initially. Okay, just mention the str data. We mention add as a string. You can mention here. um, okay, hello, you are learn Angular 12 from Sumi Sunday. Okay, just I mentioned. Okay, I'm mentioning purposefully lowercase and uppercase. Okay, for the sentence. Purposefully, I mentioned that U is small, L is also small, where A is capital. Okay, S is capital, R is small. I'm intentionally write down create that string. Okay, for to understand the what we can apply after the pipe will be status of that data. Okay, so just we can bind that. First, we can see what the output we getting. So we can use a string interpolation and mention that str data. So see here, our original data is display properly. Hello, you are learn Angular 12 from Sumitra. Okay. Now I want to apply the string pipe. In Angular, there is a lot of string pipe available. Okay. Uh, few of them we have discussed here. So here mentioned str data. We can apply the pipe. If you want to display the data in a lowercase, we use a lowercase pipe. Just mention the lowercase. Your data will be low. Data is in lowercase. See here, your all data is in lowercase. Original data in that H is a capital, A is a capital, F or S, that word or the letter is capital. But while applying a lowercase pipe, it is in the lowercase format. Okay, but original data is as it is. It not be changed. It just transform to represent to the end user. Okay, same. If you want to apply uppercase, you can mention here instead of lowercase, you can mention that uppercase. Okay. Then if you are apply uppercase, hello, you are learn Angular 12 from Sumitra. It is in the uppercase format as well. Okay. All data is in uppercase. According to your scenario, you can use it. If you want to use instead of uppercase, you can use a title case. yes, you can use it gives in title case. Okay, so data is in title case. See here, hello. Every word should be in capital for the title case. Okay, so you can use that pipe as well. One more pipe is there. The pipe name is slice. That slice method is also we are using in a TypeScript. Yes, yes or no?
Yes, Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
Okay. What is the purpose of the slice? Means what exactly do the slice method?
Just copy.
Just copy. But which data it is copying? Correct. But which data it is copying? It copy a section of a data. You have to mention that start index or end index. Whatever the data you want to copy, you can just copy that section of a data and you can display the data. Same slice pipe is working in that scenario. If you want to copy or you want to substring a data, okay, for that we use a slice. But when we use a slice, what will the output see here? It will give error. Why it give error? See here in a command. Error occurs in slice. See here, expected 3 arguments. Means if you want to use a slice, it's required at least 2 arguments. Okay, one argument is a compulsion argument. Okay, slice takes 2 arguments. Behalf of that 2 argument, first argument is a compulsion argument, second argument is an optional argument. So how we can mention the argument to the pipe? If you want to mention the argument or parameter, you can use a colon. After the colon, you can mention the parameter or argument for that slice. For example, I want to copy a data from 0th index, or if you want to mention that second index, you can mention the second index. It copy the data from the second index and where it means mention your n index. So give the second parameter. Basically, second parameter is optional. Okay, if you not mention, it copy whole data. If you mention that the n index, for example, I mentioned that n index is 8. So start index is 2, n index is 8. If you have to mention that parameter, use a colon. Okay. Second parameter I want to mention, also I'm using a colon. If you want to pass the parameter to the slice. See here. Okay. That compilation, I think, is not be proper. Maybe it's not be compiled. Sometimes is happen because it's not issue of an Angular. Okay, it's an issue of a TypeScript compiler. Because we learned that disadvantage of TypeScript. TypeScript compilation is very slow as compared to other compilers, whatever the available in the market. So that issue of a TSA compiler. It's not an issue of an Angular application. Okay, see here. Your data is in copied. Okay. Okay. Clear up to this, everybody?
Yes, Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
Okay, now we move further. If you want to use a percent pipe, because in e-commerce site, I have to display that data in a percent format. Means, for example, XYZ products has a 2% discount, 20% discount, 50% discount. I want to show the percent particular product discount. So you can use a percent pipe. For that, right now I'm using here. Now apply the pipe on hard-coded data. Just see here. I'm using string interpolation because I want to render the data properly. For that, I'm using a string interpolation. In that, I mentioned that 0.25. Okay, because any product has a 2%, 20% off. That backend will not be send you that product required 25% discount. Backend will send only data in that format 0.25, 0.025. Backend will send only that data to your front end because it is not responsibility of a backend to make it formatted data and send to the front end. Okay, it is not responsible. Oh, of a backend. It's only give your data. So that 0.25, that data is received from backend. If you want to apply pipe, you can mention that pipe, mention that percent as a pipe name. Okay, so that output will be here 25%. Okay, because we learned the maths in our 5th standard. Okay, how to convert in the percent. Okay, same here it is Angular converted. 0.25 is exactly give the 25%. Okay, same. For example, I'm using 0.025 again pipe, and I'm just copy that and using a percent. Then what will be the output of line number 12? Can you show me, or can you tell me? Sorry,
2.5.
2.5. Okay, expected output is 2.5. Correct? But what Angular does here? What Angular does it? 3%. It is rounding that 2.5%. But I don't want to rounding that things. By default, Angular is rounding. Okay, because that is rounding according to the max rule. Okay, but I don't want to rounding that whatever the offer. What is the exact offer 2.5%? I have to display that offer 2.5%. Okay, so how we can make it that? So for that, you have to pass a parameter. So we can pass that parameter. We use a colon. After that colon, you have to mention the parameter is in string format, because that percent pipe receives the parameter in the string format. So I mentioned that string. Mention that 1.1. What is the meaning of 1.1? So it means that you are display the data exact format. Whatever the data is in 2.5%, I want to display that 2.5%. Okay. So before the point, display 1 digit, and after that point, display minimum 1 digit. Okay, that is the meaning of that 1.1. Before that point, whatever the data is you're mentioning here, you have to minimum 1 digits, maximum is anything. Maximum is not be considered, but at least consider minimum 1 digit before that point. After that point, required minimum 1 digit. Okay, in that scenario, that Angular will not be rounding. It gives actual data or actual result, that is a 2.5%. See here, it not be rounding. Whatever the you require, that it display that 2.5%. Clear?
Yes, Sumit.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sumit.
I just copy that because I have uh, mentioning more pipe. So I just copy that. Okay. Because I also human. No, all pipes are not be mugging everything. So I just mention here. Okay. What will the output of line number 13? Please tell me that. Yes. What will the output of line number 13?
0.5.
0.5%. Okay. See here. 0.5%. Correct? Understand?
Yes, Sumit. Yes.
Now, tell me, what will the output of line number 14? Here, what is the meaning of point 2 digits?
09.10.
09.10,
or 9.1
correct.
or 9.1. I don't know exactly.
No, not or, because you are mentioning that before point you have to at least minimum 2 digits. If digit is not a present, then it will append a 0 before the 9. So 09 is correct. 09.10. Again, my digit is not minimum 2 digits, only 1 digit is there, that is a 1 after the point. So it will attach 0 after that digit, because after the point, the 10 or 20, there is no value. No value means it exactly 9.1. We consider as a 9.1. Okay. See here, output will be 09.10%. Clear, everybody? Bye, Krishna.
Yes, Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Now, see here the next pipe, currency pipe. Most of the things we e-commerce site, we use a currency as well. So how we can use the currency pipe? For that, the currency is the pipe net. Okay. By default, it is display your dollar currency. So what will the output? Dollar 0.25. Output will be in that case dollar 0.25. Default currency is dollar. If you want to mention a particular country currency, then you can mention the country code. The next line, I just mentioned that I want to display the Indian currency. So I can pass the parameter. For that we use a colon and mention in a single quote, because it receives a string format, and mention your currency code. That currency code is a fixed. Okay, every country has a fixed currency code. INR is a basically it is a country code. If you want to mention any other countries, you have to mention that country code. That country code will be available in your angular.io website in that documentation. Basically, that country code is not be changed if you're using any application. If you are going any Java application, in React application, or any other WordPress application, that country code is will be same. It is a unique format. Okay, so you can copy that country code there itself as well, and you can mention that. Or if you want to see exact country code, you can also go your angular.io website. That is a documentation of Angular. Inside that you can just search on pipe, and we can get it that country code as well. So here mentioning INR, that is the Indian currency, it display your Indian currency notation. Okay, the Indian currency notation is a rupees, that is a it is used a Devanagari. Okay, Devanagari languages, that notation we use. See here. Okay, but your application, if your application is global application, then other country will not be understand what exactly that notation. Okay, that R means which country currency. Okay, for that Angular also give the provision. If you want to do not display the country notation, country currency notation, then you go for the second parameter, that is a code. Then if you are mentioning a code, then it gives to display a country code. It not be rendering your uh, currency notation of that country. It just rendering your country code. Then it is easy to understand to end user. INR, that INR means it is an Indian currency. Okay. If your application is global application, then we use in that case. If you see the Alibaba website, that e-commerce site, you can check out there itself as well. Okay, if you want to mention another currency, I'm just mentioning here GBP, that is a Great Britain currency. You will display that notation. If you want to display the it's a currency code, you can use second parameter code and mention it there. Okay, according to that you use a currency pipe. Clear?
Clear, Sumit.
Clear, Sumit.
Okay,
Clear, Sumit.
now we can move further for the number pipe. There is again a number pipe is present. Basically number that is not data type here. Most of the people's confuse that number is a data type. Whatever the data type we use in our component file, that data type is mentioned here. So answer is no. Basically it is a pipe. Okay, it is an inbuilt pipe number. That name they gives the number. There is another the spec. Okay, but here number is your pipe name. Now just want to comment these things initially. Just wait. Okay, fine. I also don't. I want to comment these things as well. Okay, what will the output of this? See here. Number is a pipe. We can pass the parameter 1.2-3. What is the meaning of that? Before the point, we have to display at least minimum 1 digit. Okay. After the point, it display minimum 2 digit. That hyphen indicates you can mention the range 2-3. Minimum 2 digits, maximum 3 digits. You can mention in the range itself here. Okay. So what will the output of that? Minimum 1 digits means before the point, it display 5. Minimum 2 digits. 2 digits is present. Yes, it is present. It displays the 6, 7. What is the maximum number we require? 3 means it display 6, 7, 8. After that 3, 4, 6, 2, it not be displayed. It only display 5.678. Most of the we use that number pipe on a Sensex application. If you are using any Sensex application, that most of the we use because that require a precise number to display. For that we use that number pipe as well. If you want to check out that, you can check out the SBI mutual fund site. That SBI mutual fund site is also developed in Angular. Okay, that is a new version is developed in an Angular. So you can check out that application as well. Okay, now what will the outputs here? 5.678. Okay, clear these things? Understand what the
Yes,
meaning of
Sumit.
1.2-3?
Yes, Sumit.
Okay. Now, what will the output of this then? Line number 28. What will the output of this? Tell me. Yes. Today you want to just give the response more. I will less talk today. You have to give the answer. Yes, Kritika gives the answer in chat. 5.678. Correct. The output will be 5.678. See, the output will be 5.678. Okay. Now, then we see here. Sorry. What will the output of the line number 30? Now it is very interesting. Tell me what is the output of this.
05.678.
678. Okay. What the others? Is it correct? Whatever the Hamid told that it is correct. 05.678.
Yes, Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
Okay. See here. Before point, we require minimum 2 digits. We have only 1 digits. So 0 will be append. That is correct. 05. After that, 2-3. 2-3, what is the meaning of 2-3? Minimum 2 digits is required. Maximum 3 digits is required. Now, see your number is 6, 7. Minimum 2 digits present. Yes, output will be 6, 7. But, okay, what will be the output here? 8, 5, 5, 6. Of maximum 3 digit, third digit is 8. But after the third digit, the number is in 5. Okay, that number is 5. Means it is rounding your previous number according to your maths rule. Because your number is above that 5 and above that number, the previous number it is rounding. That we learn in our 5th standard, law of indices. Same logic Angular here apply. So your output will be not 6, 7, 8. Output will be 6, 7, 9. Okay, see here. 05.679. Okay, Clear these things?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Sumit.
No. Tell me the next. What will be the output of line number 32? Yes. Srinivasan. Yes, I will come to your question. Srinivasan. Now, just wait. We can just first study that up to this number 5. Then we will take your question as well. Okay, Srinivasan. Just tell me what will be the output of that line number 32.
05.60.
Correct. 05.60. CF 05.60. Okay. Okay. It's very easy topic. Okay. Still. Okay. What is the line number 34?
5.556.
556. Check out 05.556. Correct? Okay, fine. Okay, what is the line number 36? Output of line number 36? Tell me.
06.556.
06.556. Just cross check it. 06.556. Okay. Okay. Now we can move further. Okay. What is the output of line number 38? Tell me the line number 38 output.
65.67.
679.
9.
679. Everybody's agree this 65.679. What about our other Lokesh, Omkar? See here 65.679. Okay, clear this thing. Okay, now
Yes.
come down to section. Okay, the Tulsidan asked the question. Just wait. Why the answer of line number 34? Line number 34. Okay, line number 34. Okay, what will the output? Okay, 5.556. Why it is comes? Okay, that Tulsidan ask why it is come 0.556. See here. Before point, it is minimum 2 digits. I don't have that 2 digits, so 0 will be happened. That is correct. 05. Point. After that, minimum 2 digits. Minimum 2 digit is 55. Then next digit is third digit is 5. But after that third digit, fourth digit is 5. According to the maths rule, if you are mentioning here the range, okay, maximum we have to display the 3 digits. And after the 3 digit, 4 digit is 5 and above the 5 number digit, then it rounding out your previous digit. So your previous digit is rounding. The third digit is whatever the third digit is present, it is rounding to the 6. That is a rule of our maths. So it is output will be 05.556. Okay, Tulsidhara? Are you getting?
Yeah, Sumit, yes.
Okay, fine. Now, we can apply on property. Okay? Because before that we apply only on static data or hard coded data. You want to apply that pipe on a property, you can. So for that, I just created the property.
Sumit, 1 sec, Sumit.
Yes, Tulsidhara?
In line number 30 also, we have 3-digit after decimal, no?
Line number 30, correct?
But it answered 0.678, no? But it have to come as per mathematical rule, 0.679, no?
What will the output you required? 05.67?
9, no? Actually, to come. Because
Yes.
after the,
Yes, its output is 05.679. See here, I will show you. I will just comment out this line of code. Means you will display only that much result. Okay, Tulsidaran. You told that outputs should be required in that fashion. Same
Yeah.
output will be occur. See.
Okay. So,
Okay. Just uncomment that things. Okay, that num2 I have to create the property. Just okay, num2 I have to mention the data. I already mentioned the data here from your reference. I'm using negative number. Okay, you can apply negative number as well. Okay, so I'm just mentioning the negative number here. Make it as a property as a number, and we can apply that pipe on that number. Okay, so num2 apply a pipe number and mention that 2.2-3. Okay, tell me what will the output of that num2. Yes, tell me the output of that. What will be output? Here is the data. I mentioned that data for your reference. Tell me. Yes, Amit.
Minimum two.
Yes,
No
sorry.
idea. No idea, sir.
Why? It is very simple now.
Minimum minus 45 point
Correct. Minus 4.52 point.
790.
Okay, 790. See here. Minimum 2 digits. The minimum 2 digits 78. Okay. Now maximum 3 digit. 9 is a third digit. After the third digit is again number is 5. Correct. Means it is rounding your number. Okay. It's rounding your previous number. So what is the next version of next digit of 9? 10. Means it will display 790. Correct, Srinivasan. So output will be 790 according to maths rule. See here. Minus 4.52.79. Understand, Hamid? And all of other Lokesh,
Yes,
Ritika?
Sumit.
Yes, Sumit.
yes.
Okay. Now we check here. The Srinivasan posted one more question here. We check out that. What will the output?
Sumit, it's cleared.
Sorry, Srinivasan.
It's cleared now.
You get that
It's
thing?
clear. Yes. In 34 I get it the answer. In
You get
34
the
I get
answer.
it.
You
Yes.
get the answer, no? Okay.
Get it.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Okay. Now we can move further. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now next pipe is most we use a dead pipe as well. Okay. So just check out how we can use a dead pipe, because dead pipe is required also. Most of the application we use a date of birth, joining date. Okay. Means all the operation of date we require. It is a normal. Okay. In any application. So just I have to compile these things first. Sorry, comment these things, because mm, I want to apply that date pipe. So first I'm creating one property and get the current system date. Okay, because I have to give the demo to you proper how it is working or not. For that, I'm just creating my date as a property in our component file. We get current system date and time. How we can get the current system date and time? We use a new date. Same as it is in JavaScript also you are using thing. So new date will get the current system date and time. Okay, in my date. We can just check out here display your current system. Today is a Friday, September 23. It gives a time as well. It gives a geometrical location, GMT, what you are residing here, Indian Standard Time. All things are mentioned in that property, because whenever you get the date, this all type of data will receive from the backend. Okay, backend will not be send only date; it send all geographical location as well from your backend data. But instead of I want to display only date, I want to display only time. So can we display that? Yes, because end user does not require all this data. There is not a business of the end user. They require only the date. Okay. So in that we can display only date, or we can display that there is again for that use a date pipe, and the date pipe we can pass medium date. Okay, there is a fixed parameter of that date. Okay, you cannot here mention that my medium date or other things. It is a medium date. It is a fixed parameter data. You have to mention medium date. It will display a medium date format. See here, September 23, 2022. Okay. If you want to display a short date, it also display in a short format as well. Pass the short date as a parameter to that my date. Okay, and then you will get the output. But in the short date, we get first the month, then date, then year. If you want to display that DDMM format, can we display? Yes, you can display as well in the DDMM format as well. For that, you have to mention date pipe, pass the parameter that is a DD. If you want to display that DDMM in hyphen separated, we can use a hyphen separated. If you use a forward separated means forward character slash, you can use it. Okay, there is no any compulsion. Use always a hyphen separated. Yeah, use a forward separated. If you want to use colon, you can use it colon as well. There is no any condition. So GD, it gives a date. Hyphen MM should be a capital. It display a month and year. 4 times year it should be displayed. See here, 23092022. Okay, it display date, month and year. If you want to separate out only date, month, year, you can. Okay, for that, just can mention that particular date. It displays only date. It display only month. You can mention only pass the parameter only mm. You require 4 digit year. You can mention that. If you want to last 2 digit of year, you can mention that YY. In that format, you can display that 23092022 and YY. Okay. If you want to display the long date, you can use a long date as well. That long date will be displayed in the format here, September. Okay, what is your month? It display the month name, that is a September, then followed by your date, and then it followed by your year 2022. It display full month name, and date and year. For that we use a long date.